my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the...
Sorry for the background noise. It's raining and also kind of hot at the same time, and I'm burning in this jersey thing, so I have the fan on. I'm sorry guys. Okay, the first thing I do is I import all my clips into my desktop. I'm currently filming on my phone right now, so I can't show you. After I finish filming a video, after I finish filming all the necessary clips I need, take all the thumbnail photos and other necessary clips like edit music and all of that, I open a folder in my laptop called, let's say the video was about what's in my bag. So I open a folder on my laptop saying what's in my bag, and I put all the clips, all the files, the images, and literally everything onto that folder, and then I import that folder onto my Final Cut library. If you edit on iMovie, it's the same thing. You just import it to your library and all the clips are right there. It's just easy because otherwise you keep forgetting. I have a lot of clips. I sometimes take a few takes on certain clips. I take thumbnail pictures while I'm making the video. I just pause randomly and take them. So it's always important to have all the necessary clips of that certain video in that file folder. So that's what I do first, because it's easy that way. Final Cut, you can import all your clips and files and folders and all of those jazz into your library. So it's always good to have one big folder with all this jazz in it, so that you know you imported everything to it. Otherwise you will miss some parts, or your video will not have a certain clip in it, and you have to go back to your phone or your camera and look through the clips and be like, what clip did I miss? Time saving. It's always important to save time while you're editing, because you're going to be at it for about 10 hours, so always save time. So once you import all your clips into your Final Cut library or iMovie library, whatever you're starting out with, I actually started out with iMovie and then upgraded to Final Cut because iMovie was giving me a certain glitch sometimes. I think it's something wrong with my iMovie. I'm still in the Final Cut 3-month trial. It's still my first month, so we're still trying to see if it works. I love Final Cut, so I'm probably going to invest in it. So once you do that, what you need to do is, I have 3 levels of how I edit videos. So level 1 is raw damn cuts. Obviously, if you watched a couple billion of videos on the internet about how to edit videos, everybody says cut out all the awkward pauses, and that is what exactly I do. All the breathing sounds, you need a smooth flow, just cut them out. Okay, and also while I'm doing that, I also cut out unnecessary parts in my video. If I'm just explaining and rambling about my neighbor's cat or something, I just cut it out, because no one wants to watch things about my neighbor's cat because you're a beginner. Okay, maybe once you have 500k or 100k subscribers and you have 1 million subscribers, and people will want to know about your neighbor's cat, I don't know. But since you are a beginner and you're just starting out, cut those unnecessary parts, honey. It's okay. It's okay to talk about it while you're filming the video, but do not show people unnecessary things. Okay, so once you're done with all the rough cuts and editing all the parts you don't need, now it's time to hook your people into your video. And how do you do that? You add text, you add fonts, same thing. You add the sound effects like people cheering or mouse clicks or zoom in, zoom out, and all those jazz. Why? Because you want it to not be a boring video where you just keep talking for 5 hours straight. You want them to be hooked onto it. You want them to laugh. If you want an example of a really funny video, like really good editing, really good funny hooking on videos, what Emma Chamberlain, she doesn't care about what other people think. So she zooms in on her face, she shows her awkwardness on camera. So that is one thing that you can do while you're filming. Also, the second level obviously is you hook on your viewer. Add those funny stuff, add those memes and a lot of those stuff. Go nuts in this layer. You can do whatever you want as long as it's non-copyright free and you don't get sued or something when you put them on your video. Be really clear about that. So a few fonts I use is Georgia and Helvetica something and Vogue. Those are my 3 main fonts. Helvetica is like the general one that they always give on your font. I think it's also kind of cute. Then the Georgia one is also cute, and the Vogue one. So I do this thing called tracking, which I learned from Sadie Aldis's video. This is Georgia just, and then this is Georgia with the tracking. What tracking means is the space between your letters. I think it gives a much kind of like an aesthetic look to your videos. So I would suggest doing that if you like the aestheticness of those things. And you can also add line spacing. So this is without line spacing and this is with line spacing. Zoom ins and zoom outs. It's easy. Just you go to Ken Burns and add the layers of where you want to start or where you want to end, and it's simple actually. If you want iMovie or Final Cut Pro tricks, go on YouTube because there's so many tutorials about how to do things. I'm just giving you editing tips as a beginner about how you can make your videos aesthetic and how you can edit quickly without panicking about deadlines. I'll talk about that in a minute. Layer 2 is text, fonts, zoom ins, zoom outs, all those cute stuff. Then the third layer or third level that I do with my edit is add general stuff. Like you can download filters and aesthetic stuff from YouTube and then just add them to your timeline. You can put stuff like this that I have on the screen now, or you can with those record options. Have you seen vlogs with people be like record, like the record thing that I have over here on the screen now? Those are green screen filters, I think. Download them through YouTube. There's this cool website called, with the link over here. You can just copy the link of your YouTube video onto the website, download it, MP3, MP4. That's how I download my music. My third level goes with aesthetic edits. Music, you need to be able to find copyright free music if you have. If you want to buy music, you can do that by signing up for these websites. I don't know those websites, but you can Google search those. But the way I do it is free. You go to this YouTube channel called Blog Non-Copyright Music. I'll put it here and also link it in the description if you want to go to that channel. They have non-copyrighted music, so if you don't want to get copyrighted, go to their channel and check it out because they have the coolest music. You can download as much as you want by going to that website. There's a YouTube to MP3, I think it's called, over here, and also in the description if you want to. Add music because you don't want your videos to be dull and boring. You need music into it, and you can also remove background, like my fan. If you have a lot of background noise, there's this removal filter on your iMovie and Final Cut called background noise removal. So do that if you want to remove unnecessary birds chirping or like your dog barking or planes going over the house, which is commonly something that happens because we live kind of close to an airport. That is layer 3. And also a cool tip that I found from one video I was watching is you can copy paste edit. So if you have music and you want to add the same music throughout your video, just copy and paste it. So I forgot to mention keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are your best friend. Command C and Command V, just in my Mac, I don't know other. Control C, Control V, they are the copy and paste ones. So you can copy paste edits like I told you. Then Command B, Control B is cut, like how you separate clips. That's how you separate clips. And then delete means delete clip. And if you accidentally delete a clip by accident, you can go to the menu bar on your laptop. I don't know about Windows laptop, this is what I'm talking about for Mac. Go to your menu bar and just go to the thing that says edit and undo. Or you can just be Command Z, which is undo. Okay, Command Z is undo in case you accidentally delete your entire project. That happens. Okay, so how do you make cute intro videos? What I mean by this is all those cute montages you see in the beginning of certain vlogs and other YouTubers is where they put certain aesthetic clips in front of their videos with just random snapshots of what's happening throughout the vlog, and then has this cute text in it and all of that. That's what I mean by cute intros. I love making them. I was watching this video where they were talking about how to make these cute edits, right? These tips and tricks on how to make these edits, and what they said was when you upload your clips to your timeline, like your imported media thing to Final Cut or iMovie, you can see them, you can see the clips, right? So what you do is you go through your clips, pick the most aesthetic looking clips and add it to your timeline, crop it, like, you know, make it short, make it cute, and just make a cute intro. Like if you want examples of what an intro looks like, this is what I made in the beginning of my video, like the beginning of this video. I will add a few other videos in my description where I have made such aesthetic intros where you can just check it out if you want to, because those attract people into your video. I love watching those cute montages of people doing those things. It's what actually hooks me on to them, and that actually makes me subscribe to their channel. And I will also link a few of my favorite YouTubers down below who are experts of those intro videos. And then, honeys, we move on to the final segment, which is, I don't know why I keep saying segment. We move on to the final part of this video, which is talking about thumbnails. I think after editing, my most fun thing to do is making thumbnails. I love making thumbnails. A few tips about making thumbnails that I learned throughout my YouTube journey is put your face, put your beautiful face on it, put your face, put people on your thumbnails, and maybe it's important to put people, like real people. I mean, not, okay, that came out wrong. Put people you know, like if your family is in the video, put that. Put kids. Kids attract a lot of views in my opinion, I don't have kids in my videos, but if you do have kids, put pictures of your cute nieces and nephews or cousins in it. People will definitely click on to see the cute babies in it. Put cute people in it, put pretty people in it. I don't know, just put people's faces, because apparently psychology says you are attracted to videos that have people's faces on it. That's why advertisements always have people in it, dressed up people and all of that. And so take a few cute, nice pictures with you dressed up and put them in your thumbnail. Also, a tip to, if you're editing videos fast and you're in a deadline or whatever, all you need to do is, while your clip is exporting, like while your video is exporting, you know it takes a lot of time for that freaking clip to export, you know what I mean? While you're waiting for your clip to export, or while you're waiting YouTube to process your video, make your thumbnail. Do not waste time by just doing nothing while you're waiting, or I'm sleeping. Okay, make your thumbnail. And the way I make my thumbnails is, I have a few apps that I used to make my thumbnails precisely only on Canva at the beginning, right? Because I had Canva Pro, so I made all my thumbnails on it. If you have Canva Pro, you only need Canva Pro, because Canva has great fonts, great grids, and all of that, right? But I got kicked out of Canva, and now I just use my iPad. This is the iPad Pro 2021. I use that. If you haven't watched my iPad videos, link in the description, go watch it. What are you doing? I love my iPad because I use Procreate to create my thumbnails, and you can erase backgrounds, you can add things on your background, you can draw stars, hearts, people's faces, outline things. Procreate is your best friend. Procreate is your best friend. Use Procreate for thumbnails if you have an iPad, but if you don't, do not stress. Canva is an amazing place. Even if you have Canva, the free version, you can do so much with it. Then once I create my thumbnail, like the picture part of my thumbnail, how I add text on it is, I go to this app called Fonto. Everybody and their moms and dads and cousins and in-laws and neighbors and cats use Fonto, okay? And I know why, because they have the cutest fonts, and you can do so much with Fonto. You can edit, you can add layers and layers of colors into it. You can even add emojis and give them a shine, like this over here. Like, how cute is that? Like, look at it, it's cute, right? So you can do so much with Fonto. So that is why you need to listen to your mom, your dad, and the neighbor and the cat, and go get Fonto. It's free. Freaking free. And another thing I learned from Savindi and Julia K Crist, my favorite YouTubers ever, is have a theme, right? Savindi's aesthetic. Julia has this really cool color vibes where she uses only one filter on all her thumbnails. So every time you see a thumbnail every time you see her video on your homepage, you know it's Julia's video, even if she doesn't have a picture on it. Like, even if she doesn't have her picture on it, you know it's hers because of the way she has edited it and the font she uses. Have cohesiveness throughout your thumbnails. I know if you check my thumbnails out, they're not as cohesive as you want it to be, because I'm still testing out thumbnail variations, but I do know my thumbnails all have pink and they kind of have my face on it, and I always use this filter. I think it's called Blush Pearl. It's Julia's filter. I bought it from her Etsy shop. Pick one filter. You don't have to buy filters. Pick a filter from somewhere, put it on your thumbnails. Try to stick to a cohesiveness when you're making your thumbnails. Have the same kind of font throughout your thumbnails, a certain color throughout your thumbnails, so every time somebody sees your thumbnail on their homepage, they know, oh, it's her thumbnail. And another tip is, I know this is not how to grow a YouTube channel or something, but it's editing, so you need to know this, is try to post on the same day every week. Like, if it's Monday and Thursday, try to post every week, Monday and Thursday at whatever time you post. I know I'm a bit guilty of this because I have not posted exactly on the time I've been wanting to, but I'm trying to be a good YouTuber and post exactly on my timeline. Like, it's actually Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. I'm trying to stick to it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So people know that you are posting at this exact time, and they will definitely come and watch your videos because they know, okay, Savindi is posting at 8 p.m. today, so I need to watch it at 8 p.m. today. Yes. So that is a few ways about how I edit my videos. I hoped it helped you. If it did, please subscribe and like and comment, because I would like to know you guys. Please comment something down in the comment section. Would like to talk to you, and please subscribe because it's helping me in return, right? I'm helping you guys and you guys are helping me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this helped you, and I will see you next time with more videos. Bye.